But this is not complicated if you break down your sentences. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? Okay, so let's talk about this question together. This is question number 17, P5 Methodist Girls 2020. Question number 17, P5 Methodist Girls. Now, at the end of today's video, you will be able to understand how to do a difficult question, all right? How to approach it, okay? That's my hope for you. So let's read this question together. Mr. Lim donated some books for sale at a school carnival. Nothing much to write. I don't have to write anything. All right, and then after that, I continue on to the next part. 3/5 of the books were fiction books. Okay, this is sentence number 2. Make sense?
Yeah.
All right, you see this one entire sentence, right? I do not just treat the entire sentence as one. No, I break it down. You get what I'm trying to say? So what I want to do is I want to draw a model.
It's the easiest.
Okay, to show that 3/5 belongs to fiction books. Make sense? Now, this is a very bad way to start drawing a model. Okay, let me just show you a better way of drawing a model. L shape first. You understand?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. Hey, you realize, not enough space, right? That's the usual case, right? You don't have enough space or whatever not. Okay? Now, from here, what you want to do, are you listening to me?
Yes.
Okay? Listen, listen intently, okay? This, I shade 3 units. Can see that?
I use orange.
Got it? Okay, now over here, what I want to call this, of course, I call this fiction books. Do you understand?
Do I need to draw this?
Hmm?
Do I need to draw this?
I mean, if you don't have, sure. Alright, and then after that,
that thing. Because we drew it just now.
yeah, then you don't need lah. If you want to draw, sure you can. Alright, but I want you all to redo this question, that's for sure, okay? Now for this one over here is what we call non-fiction. Do you understand what I'm trying to say?
Okay.
Alright, it's obvious, right? Okay, so if 3/5 is fiction, right? What should come to your mind first is, what is the hidden information? The hidden information is the one that I've highlighted in blue color right now. Do you understand? And therefore, that forms my third sentence. Got it?
Yeah.
Okay, now out of this, right, you realize when we continue reading the next sentence, let's go to sentence number 4. Okay, can Avika read for me?
7/10 of the total number of books was sold.
Okay, so I did not sell everything. I sold 7 out of 10. In that 7 out of 10, I have a bit of fiction, a bit of non-fiction. Make sense? Now, what we want to do is we want to split this model bar into 10 parts.
Oh, okay.
Alright? Do you understand?
Yes.
Okay. Out of these 10 parts, how many were sold?
7.
Okay, what color you want me to use for or to represent sold?
Purple.
Orange? Okay, no, maybe we use yellow color, okay?
Okay. Yeah.
So I want to highlight 7. Do you understand? Make sense? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Got it? Now, whatever that is over there is what I call sold. But am I saying that all of these sold are fiction and then just one non-fiction? No. Okay, I am not saying that, Do you understand, kiddos?
Yes.
Yep.
Alright, if this much is sold, what I am simply saying is, hey, 7 units is actually sold. Okay? And of course, we know that the remaining would be unsold. Do you understand? Alright, the remaining would be unsold. And I am not saying that 3 units of non-fiction is unsold. I am not saying that, okay? I am not saying that non-fiction is unsold, but then fiction also. No. Do you understand?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to highlight the ones that I have sold. I apologize. The ones that I have unsold in green. Can you all see that?
Yeah.
Now, once you are done with that, right, what you want to do, or in fact, how can you continue? Okay, of course, you read the question. They are telling you that 4/7 of the books sold were fiction books. Okay, so what I want to do is I may actually want to draw a drop-down model bar. Alright, a drop-down model bar using yellow color. Are you all ready? If you are ready, I can go on.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, I go on. So I want to show that out of this, can you see the yellow color one?
Yes.
Okay, never mind. Let me just extend a little bit more. Okay, whatever you have over here, okay. 7 units, right? Out of 7 units, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, out of these 7 units, how many were fiction books? 4 units. Got it? Do you understand, Avika?
Yeah.
Okay.
But
So
then
if-
how do we, because you said you sold 7 units, right?
I sold 7 units, yes. And
Yeah,
then
but how do you know how many, like,
so I sold 7 units, right? So 4 units is fiction. 3
yeah,
units
but
would
then
be
they say 4/7.
correct. 4/7. My total sold is 7.
Oh, yeah.
Right now.
Sorry.
Right now.
Yeah.
Right now they are comparing it against the sold. They are not comparing it against the total. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So what I want to do is I know that if 4 units is equals to fiction sold, then the hidden information here is basically the remaining, which is non-fiction, would be how much?
Unsold.
3 units.
I mean, like sold.
Alright, these are the yellow color is sold. I repeat again, the yellow color is sold, okay? Alright. Orange, I use it for fiction. Blue color, I use it for non-fiction. Green color means unsold. Now, of course, right, you need to know that I still have some model bar. I draw another drop-down model bar. Right, you realize I still have how many? Total, I have 10 units, right? So 7 plus 3, isn't that 10? Do you agree? What about these 3 units? These 3 units from where? Are you all ready?
Not yet.
Okay, take your time, no worries, no rush. Okay, we have to revisit this question, that's for sure. Yeah, I'll go and try this, okay? I'm quite certain, or in fact quite confident that something like that will actually come up for your exams, okay?
Do you know the paper?
Of course I don't know, right? If I know, then
I'll be so happy if you know the paper.
then I won't tell you what.
I know, but you tell us questions about it.
Maybe?
Not that way. Like, ask us to do type of questions like that, probably.
Or to hint you, is it? To give you a hint,
Yeah.
Alright, now, so you see,
Probably,
guys,
I
I ask you a question, For fiction, right, it's 6 units, isn't it?
Yeah.
You see, look at my model bar, it's super obvious. 6 units, fiction, I sold 4 units.
Minus 4 units.
6 minus 4, how many left?
2. And Advika left.
Hey, Avika, what you? Avika, come back.
Yeah.
This question is for you, wait.
I know, I'm listening.
You just missed the important part.
Yeah, exactly. That's the most important part. Okay, once more. Let me revisit that. Avika, please.
No, I saw.
Okay, one more time. Ayo, yo. You see, I'm back. Ayo. Okay, this is 6 units, right? Fiction is 6 units. Agree? I sold 4. So how many left?
2.
2.
Do you understand, Avika? Fiction, 2 units. Got it?
Wait, can you go to the question? Wait,
What about
how do you get to it?
That's the most important
Yeah,
thing.
so how do I get 2 units, you see? From my model bar, I know that for fiction, 6 units worth of fiction books. I have 6 units worth of fiction books. Do you understand? And
Yeah.
I sold 4 units worth of fiction books. So how many do I have left for fiction books?
2 units.
6 minus 4. Therefore, it's 2. Do you understand? Now, let's take a look at non-fiction. Non-fiction is from here. Can you see my cursor?
Blue.
From here all the way to here, the blue color one, right? I know I have how many fiction? How many non-fiction? 4 units. Do you agree? I
Yeah.
sold 3 units. Isn't that true? That I have 1 more left.
Yeah, that's the last one.
Okay? Do you want me to repeat that?
Yes.
Okay, I repeat again. Now, I have 4 units non-fiction. Okay, 4 units worth of non-fiction book. And I sold 3 units worth of fiction books. Hey, sorry, again. I have 4 units worth of non-fiction books and I sold 3 units worth of non-fiction books. Okay, I have 4, I sold 3. How many non-fiction books do I have left in terms of units?
1.
Thank you. Am I teaching P2? Maybe. Kidding. All right. Anyways, so what you can see over here is this, right? Now, then after that, you read the question. It says there were 32 non-fiction books left unsold. I repeat again, unsold. You of course look at the green color one, right?
So 1 unit is 32.
Exactly, which explains why we can conclude that 1 unit equals to 32. Do you understand, Avika? Okay, wait for her,
Yes.
wait for her. All right, wait for her. Then can you read the last question and you tell us how many units must I find?
How many
fiction books were
sold?
left
What?
unsold?
We need to find the.
Wait. Avika, please. Avika instead can. Sorry, don't mind.
How many? Wait, Siva, can you read the question once?
How many fiction books were not sold?
Okay. Were not sold. 2 units were not sold. So 1 unit equals to 32. So 2 units equals to 32 times 2.
This explains why. What's your answer? I don't even know what's the answer. 64. Of course. Is the answer correct? Yep.
Yeah.
All right. So therefore, your answer must be 64 fiction books not sold. Do you understand? Okay.
last
There's
time you taught
really.
us-
I tell you honest. Okay. Here's how I feel about this question. Okay. It's not difficult, but it's only difficult if you read it as a whole. If you treat it as one thing or one question, it's very difficult. Do you understand? All right. So you need to pull a little
Wait,
bit of
what?
information here. Solve it. I repeat again. You grab some information. You solve it. You grab another part, you solve it, you grab another one, you solve it, and then that will form your entire dish. Okay, it's like
Yes.
cooking, It's like cooking. You don't put everything into a pot, right? What do? You put the onions first, you stir fry the onions, then you put the garlic, you put some paste, you put this, you put that, you put the prawns, you put the fish, you put whatever. Hey, wow, ting ting ting. You become cooking mama. Okay, so that's all. All right, 64.